Hi there, take two, seribandz, and yeah, so I have an OU battle here. Very long OU battle. It's not super long, but it is the answer. It is 42 turns, so 42 turns long. We have an OU battle, and I did have some sets here that I never used before, and that is the Choice Specs 9-tail set and Choice Scarf Adamant Lander set. I have never used either one of those sets before. My opponent I've never faced before. It's first time ever facing him. I guess it's Ray. He has a little it's a little meme team for OU, but it's still OU nonetheless, since he does have to make a low punny. But he is gonna start off with a Frost Last. After he does start off with a Frost Last, I'm gonna be starting out with Mew. And usually a Frost Last set, they usually start out with like taunt or just hazards, and they just want to like stack hazards, kind of like hyper offense, I want to say. So first turn, I'm gonna just go for the Sidekick, expecting just to get a bunch of damage off. He could also went for the Shadow Ball, trying to get some damage off on me, but I am calm, max health Mew, so it is not gonna do too much. I probably could take 2 of those successfully. So I do get off a Sidekick, and I do get off a Volt Switch as he goes for the Destiny Bond. The Destiny Bond, he is faster than my Mega Venusaur, so he will be moving before me this turn, which means the Destiny Bond is not activated. So this turn, he is going to go ahead and get up a layer of spikes. As he does get up a layer of spikes, I will just go straight for the knockoff, because if you did want to switch and save the Frost Last, I can knock off an item either way. So I will just be going for the knockoff. It reveals that it was like a suicide set of Focus Sash. I went ahead and just knocked out the Frost Last there. He's gonna bring in his Mega Low Punny following turn, and I'm guessing he wanted to like trap me into knocking off. I'm not sure why. Maybe he can get off some power punches and just stack up Mega Low Punny's attack and try to damage my team severely, swoop me or something. But he does go for the Encore, as I do bring in my max health, max defense, Rocky Helmet, Celesteela. Following turn, I will be going for the Elite Seed. I went for the Elite Seed just in case I did get it off on the Mega Low Punny. I can survive maybe 2 high jump kicks with the health regeneration. I definitely can't survive 2 without it. So I do get the Elite Seed off on the Good Score. After I do get the Elite Seed off on the Good Score, I will be bringing getting a lot of health back, or getting some health back this turn, as I do switch in my Mew, who already has leftovers. So we'll be getting some health back there. And he did end up getting up Stealth Rock this turn. He already has a layer of spikes up, so I wanted to go ahead and defog and clear the field, as I do have the Rotom set on Mew. My Mew set is defog, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and core move is stab Sidekick. So with a Rotom, of course, it's going to be either Overheat, Leaf Storm, or Hydro Pump, and on Mew though, it's going to be Sidekick. So I pretty much just took the Rotom set and brought it over to Mew. It is max health and calm. Following turn here, he does bring out Jellicent. He's going to go for a Shadow Ball. On the Shadow Ball, I do bring in my Mega Venusaur. My Mega Venusaur will be able to tank that very well, because it is max health, max special defense, and calm natured as well. Following turn, he will bring in Gliscor. His Gliscor will be able to easily take a knockoff very well, and on top of that, get his orb knocked off, and we don't want the orb on. Regardless, but he already activated this toxic boost, so that didn't matter too much. As I do go for the Elite Seed this following turn on the incoming Haxorus, I do get the Elite Seed off on him. So following turn, I can switch it to my max health, max defense Celesteela easily and take whatever attacks the thing wants to go for. Even if it does want to Dragon Dance up, with it being Elite Seeded already, I'll be able to take 2 attacks from this thing, maybe even 3 easily, especially with Celesteela being as bulk as it is, and it's a steel type, so he can't really go for any type of move that's not dragon type and expect to do a lot. So off 1 Dragon Dance, he goes for the Outrage, so he locks himself into that. Clearly this is not going to go well for him, as I do have Elite Seed up and I have Rocky Helmet. Clearly, even after 1 turn, next turn he's going down to the Rocky Helmet damage. I just went for the Protect there, just because I didn't want to take any more, even minor damage there, and he'll just go down to the Elite Seed, or to the Elite Seed, regardless of what's going on. So down goes Haxorus. I do have my Celesteela here. Pretty much can face up with whatever he wants to come out with, and whatever he does want to come out with, which happens to beat Mega Low Punny, he's gonna come out here and actually encore me. I guess he encored me into protect. I'm not sure why exactly he would want to do that, because I'm not sure what he'll go ahead and attack with next turn. Because if it was high jump kick and I protect, then he just got like super damage. So I'm gonna just go ahead and switch out regardless. I'm gonna go right into my landers. See, I'm not sure. He would have just been returning my Celesteela, who is not very effective to a steel type, being steel type, and Rocky Helmet. So I don't know how he did that. So I'm just gonna bring in my like I said, I'm gonna bring in my landers in. I'm gonna go ahead and superpower the Glizz Core, and I'm not gonna do a lot of damage at all. This is Choice Scarf Landers. I never used Landers, so I thought that was actually cool that I used Landers this time. And I just realized his base attack is 145, so I'm like, let me use Landers. Like Scarf Adamant Landers is probably a monster. So following turn though, I am gonna bring out my Ninetales. He has Glizz Core out there, and he's gonna end up bringing in his Mega Low Punny. This turn, if I do get the hell up, I will be able to get a lot of chip off on his team and my team, unfortunately, but I would rather it be both of us than none of us at all. So he's gonna go for a fake out there, and as he goes for the fake out, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of Rocky Helmet damage off on him. As I do still have the hell up, I will be switching out the same turn he switches out, and I'll be doubling into my landers here as he brings in his Napoleon. And I kind of, at this point, I think I was pretty much free to just go for the Earthquake or either the Superpower here. I think I went for the U-turn just in case he went and brought out this Glizz Core. Yep, he brought out the Glizz Core, so I'm going to go for U-turn just so I can go ahead and get and pivot into the right mon here. As I go ahead and make my pivot, I will be pivoting into my Greninja. There's no way he wants to stay in literally with a Glizz Core on my Greninja. I do have U-turn on my Greninja. I believe I went ahead and just U-turn here, knowing he'll just want to switch out, and I could probably just end up getting the switch that I want. I guess I did go for the Dark Pulse there. Dark Pulse on Napoleon is not going to do a lot, as it is one of the more bulkier, especially defensive mons. As you can see, it only did maybe like 25%, and he has left over. So I'm going to go ahead and U-turn this turn. So I probably should have went with my first analysis there and just U-turn like I thought so. But I am going to go ahead and U-turn right into my Mega Venusaur, and luckily I don't get burned. And like I said, this is a physical attacking Mega Venusaur, calm natured, max health, max special defense. So I do have Earthquake, knockoff, Power Whip, and then Leaf Seed. So he's gonna go ahead and flash canning me this turn. It's not gonna do a lot, like I said. So if anything, my Mega Venusaur can beat this and Napoleon 1v1 if he wanted to go down to it like that. But following turn, he will be bringing out his Glizz Core, as I do go for the Leaf Seed, and unfortunately I do end up missing there. That would have been a good Leaf Seed to get on Glizz Core for incoming. But anyway, following turn, I will just go ahead and bring out my Mew, because no matter what, if he did want to get up Stealth Rocks, I'll go ahead and just P-Ball right away. Or if he wants to just stay in here, I can probably go for a Psychic. Me expecting him to switch out, I also could go for a Volt Switch. I can't really Willow him because he's already poisoned, so I'm pretty sure I just went ahead and Volt Switch or Psychic here. I guess I did go for Psychic, which is not going to do nothing to the incoming Napoleon at all, with it being just a bulkier, especially defensive line and steel type in general. Following turn though, I can just go ahead and just Volt Switch out of here. I'm pretty sure he's not going to go back into his Glizz Core. I'm not sure why he even switched in Napoleon in the first place, maybe to just take a hit. But I will just go ahead and Volt Switch out of here as he does get up rocks, and I do bring in my Ninja here. And at this point I was thinking at this range I can probably knock out the Napoleon with the Dark Pulse, and I can probably get my Battle Bond activated. So he does make a smart play there and just brings out his Mega Low Punny here, who takes a Dark Pulse, of course very well, being a fighting type. And I am outsped by Low Punny, and so I don't want to lose my Greninja there. So I will be bringing out my Celesteela, who is a little bit over half coming in after Stealth Rocks, and he will just end up taking a big hit from the high jump kick. And I will be getting off some damage on the Rocky Helmet. He's gonna follow that up with a return. I'm gonna get a little bit of more damage off with the Rocky Helmet. Following turn, I will be able to easily come in here with my Scarf Landers, get off the Intimidate. I can either go for a U-turn here, or I can just go straight for a Superpower. A U-turn is probably the best play, knowing that he can just go right into this Glizz Core here. And I do make a good play and go for the U-turn as he brings in Glizz Core. I can probably just bring back in my Greninja. Like I said, I can either go for my water attack or I can go for my Dark Pulse because his Empoleon is damaged and his Mega Lopunny is also damaged. So he's actually going to stay in here, probably expecting me to U-turn, expecting me to over-predict. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring out my Z move, which is Z Hydro Pump turns into Hydro Vortex, and he will just go. There's no way, no how that Blizzcord can survive this attack. So him probably thinking I'm going to U-turn there. He didn't want to switch out and go into Empoleon or something. I went for the Z move there because no matter what, Empoleon was going to die to the Z move being at the range of health that it's at. So I'm going to go ahead and be able to Battle Bond my Greninja here. Following turn, Mega Lopunny is still faster at Jolly, faster than a timid Battle Bond Greninja by a couple points. So I'm going to go ahead and switch in my Venusaur here, or my Mega Venusaur, because I wanted to just go ahead and just sack off my Mega Venusaur here. He's going to go for the fake out and he's going to go for the return. I'm going to go ahead and easily I can just bring back in my Landers here, my Scarf Adamant Landers, who's not going to get outsped by this Mega Lopunny. I can go ahead and just U-turn or go for a superpower. And I'm not sure what I did here, but I did just go straight for the Earthquake. And I'm not, oh yeah, with being Blizzcord being down, I can easily just go for Earthquake now. With my Adamant Landers picking up his first KO. Me, I never use Landers. That's my first KO ever with the Landers. So following turn, he would just be able to come in here with Mega Lopunny, go for the fake out, and unfortunately knock me out. So following turn, I will be able to just bring in my Mew here, as my Mew can come in. Literally, he has no Blizzcore no more. I can literally just come in here. I can take any attack he wants to go for first off, but I can come here easily and just go for the Volt Switch. Me going for the Volt Switch, I either knock out the Lopunny as it tries to KO me, unless it gets a crit, it's not knocking me out. And I can pivot off that, or he can just come in here with his Jellicent like he did, and I can just literally pivot into my Greninja, go for a Dark Pulse and knock it out. His last mon is this Mega Lopunny, and I kind of, at this point, I can go ahead and just sack off my my Greninja here, because he doesn't really have, he can't outspeed Lopunny, and that's his last mon. So there it is, my Battle Bond Greninja, and my Ramasuda X. You know, he's actually, he finally goes down. So following turn, just in case Lopunny can knock out my Mew in one hit, I wanted to get the hell up just in case I had a chance of knocking out this Mega Lopunny with the hell. So I do get the hell up, and at this point I can't knock it out with hell, and he one Oko my Ninetales easily. Following turn, my last mon is Mew. He'll come in here with the return and just barely be able to knock me out, and I'll barely be able to knock him out and get the win. 42 turn win with the Mew knocking out the Mega Lopunny there. So that was 42 turns of just complete madness and a lot of good stuff, bad plays going on, good pivots all around. It was a very good game. I actually wanted to get this one out there. So going forward, please hit me up with the music request. seribandz for a reason. She got a fucking guitar. She likes to seribandz. So yeah. So as we keep going forward, yeah, I'm gonna try to get more of these up. I'm definitely gonna get more of these up because I do have a new modded DS, and I want to take advantage of that. And I'll still have Showdown, much less Showdown than I had before. I was doing a lot of Showdown. It was pretty much like 7 videos of Showdown in a row. It was pretty much all DJ stuff. Just I was putting it on. I was putting the battle on and putting the music on, but I'll try to get more commentary stuff up. I'll still do Showdown, I guess. People do like the little DJ stuff, so I might as well go ahead and keep that up. But other than that, no, salute. Yeah, summer is almost coming to a close, but it's summer forever in our lives. So let's get it. You know, pump it up. seribandz. See y'all later.